Oh, shadow hair is a fucking nutter. Obviously, a fucking stiff, if you will. Doesn't know how to have a good time. Now, I know a lot of reactors are like doing retro reacts, and we are reacting obviously to something that's not brand new because Cutie is still MIA, and for good reason. I mean, for good reason, right, guys? That's right. Hey, girl. Anywho, so she's still MIA. And I did, and listen, just because the content I feel like is so important to focus on, not just this month, but like this year, with everything being considered with possible charges. Oh, I don't know for sure. So I have to say allegedly possible, whatever you want to say. Okay. Until we see the paperwork, we're going to say that, right? So with everything that has come to light recently, with all of the laws that Cutie has broken in Kuwait, in which we all were well aware about, and she just thought that she was above the law for whatever reason. I just want to focus on, and I don't know for how long, but this year, the beginning of this year, when she started to ask for donations for cat food money, and then she got brave enough to start just flat out asking for money so she could eat on. Hello, Sarah. Thank you for getting us through this hard time. The Cutie and the Gunther withdrawals are setting in. How do you think I feel? I know. This is my way of coping too. It's hard for me as well, guys. Okay. And how many people, they can admit it or not, all right, it's totally fine. But how many people throughout the community do you think that they put on Chantel's a long ass 4-6 hour live streams and they fall asleep to them? I'm going to say odds are a lot. Now they're going to have to go back into the replay gang until Chantel returns. Elaine, thank you for your support, hon. I appreciate you. She's saying in real time, the reaction channels don't need her coming on every day. Hell no. I mean, Chantal, you're the only one missing out at this point. Okay. You and you only. But I will say this much. When she comes back, obviously, everybody's going to be like, you know what I mean? It's going to be fucking insane when she finally shows herself back on YouTube. It's going to be a good time. And she unfortunately does not get to participate in that fun because even if she does come back online, smug as fuck, we all know deep down what the fuck she's going through. I feel like Cutie wouldn't risk doing OnlyFans in Kuwait, especially who even thinks that? That's hilarious. No, she's not going to be doing OnlyFans anytime soon.
So Chinese, probably not.
Okay, hold that thought. If she is back in Canada and when this all blows up, right? Oh god. Oh god. Hold please. I lost my chat. Here we go. And she gets really desperate for money and she's back at that I don't give a fuck. We could totally get some OnlyFans content. And let me tell you this, and I don't care what anybody says, I'll be joining. I will be signing right up.
They have shrimp on toast. What is that?
Until we find the right person to take Foodie's place. You hear that? Cutie, I know you're here, you're listening, because what else would you be doing right now? Eating, listening. We're looking for your replacement. If you want to leave the YouTubies, then so be it.
Hey, where's that place with the shisha we ate outside? Is that Soup Shark?
Someone needs to check out FFG streams because I'm sure she's been stalking Cornwall. No, she said she has people doing it for her. Yeah, she said she has like 4 people watching Shmi's house, keeping an eye on things. So I told her that I'm gonna put eyes on her house because we're gonna get a picture of her. If that's what we're doing, what's fair for you to do to Chantal is fair for us to do to you, sweetheart. So I'm putting eyes on you. She's okay with the fries because all of those carbs, that's just a better way for Chantal to get full. Like she's seeking out that sick, full feeling that she's going to get from eating all those potatoes. Yeah, the way that it just wiggles into her mouth, dude. Hold on. Like it's still alive or something. Hold on. I gotta see this. Ooh, yuck. We look over here at the thumbnail. These are like, you know how you see on these shows when, especially like back in the day, you remember like on Andy Griffith or whatever it was called, and they'd have the prisoners in the jail cell and they'd take and write their tally on the wall of how many days they've been incarcerated in the jail. Same thing, same concept over here. Hi, are you selling cheeseburgers right now?
Hi, are you serving cheeseburgers right now?
These are the tallies since Chantal has last been seen on the YouTubies. And I don't mean the comment section. I don't mean on the community tab post. I mean live streaming or pre-recorded videos. All right, so we have 11 tallies here. And I was thinking about this and I was doing the math earlier, okay? And I was like, So if she's been gone off of YouTube and it's been 11 days since she's done content, we could totally kind of guesstimate how much money she's lost thus far. Hello, Peb's mom. Thank you so much for the super sticker, girl. Appreciate you. Yes, light the candles, ladies. Okay, so we could go on the high end of things. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna give a guesstimate of maybe no tallies. What am I not saying that properly either? God, I can't get any fucking break around here, okay? What do you think? You think 50? I was gonna say 80. I was gonna say about $80 a day. Especially since she's been doing her little, set her little goals or whatever, and please sponsor, feed me, or what have you. I was gonna go, hey, AK, good to see you, hun. I was gonna say 80. So you say 50. Well, let's go ahead and meet at 70. Okay. Let's just give a guesstimate of $70 a day for Cutie. Alexa, what's 70 times 11? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Ain't this just some shit? Hey, Siri, what's 70 times 11? $770, possibly more. Trauma Queen wants to know, has anyone heard from Cutie? Do you see these tallies over here? Trauma Queen, do you see that? That's 11 tallies. We haven't seen Chantal in 11 days. Okay, we are not okay. All right. I'm discussing getting 1-800 numbers, considering doing 12-hour live streams. I'm not okay. I mean, I'm trying to be okay, but it's just really hard. Okay. All right. She posted some shit on Twitter, in case you're not there. Hold on. Said that I had 2 bankruptcies, said that I had tax liens, all telling me I'm irresponsible, and how instead of buying Nintendos that I should be paying my bills. Bitch, my bills are paid, girl. Did you pay back them old landlords that you took off from like 8 times? Why in the hell were you evicted 8 times, French fry girl? I gotta know. I'm just curious. Since you want to talk about my money, you would have thought, motherfuckers, that I posted a Lamborghini on my Twitter. The way these motherfuckers acted, okay? They don't accuse me of being bankrupt, not just once, but twice, and having some fucking tax liens, all this shit. Meanwhile, this motherfucker done been evicted like dead ass 8 times and ain't a child in sight. It's one thing when you got a family you're taking care of and a deadbeat fucking husband. Shit happens. What is for a single woman? What is your excuse? Not once, not twice, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, but 8 motherfucking times, bro? That's wild. I don't think that I would be talking about anybody's financial situations if I had been evicted 8 motherfucking times. I just don't think I would. You out here want to act like you're better than everybody else. Like you're so financially responsible. You don't need you to because you're an accountant. You got a real job. You're the best pet owner that was ever fucking created. You're just so much better than everybody. What a fucking loser. You fucking Karen. MC says 1-800 Funkles. That is a good one too, MC. We'll consider. Thank you for your support. Good to see you, hun. Accountants don't get evicted. The nerve of this fucking dirt neck. I can't imagine a dirt neck open up their mouth saying anything about anybody. And then this motherfucker got the audacity to be calling me a meth fucker. Excuse me, ma'am. We've seen the men you call hot on your Twitter. You took your partner, who you claimed was abusive, took his picture, shared that shit on Twitter, and called that meth fucker, or called that meth head hot. You're the meth fucker, he's the meth head. But to be honest, I'm speculating that you both are motherfucking meth heads, because who in their motherfucking right mind gets evicted 8 motherfucking times? I'm just saying. Anyways, we are not here for that. If you want more of that, click that link at the top of the chat and be there at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Boy, I could go all day though. Crazy Cat Lady says 1-800 sit and spin. That's a good one too. That's a good one too. I like it. Crazy Cat Lady, I do. Thank you for your support. She wants Keemstar to bees inside of her.
A big pineapple behind me. Why is my skin doing this all of a sudden? It's so weird. Her face changes, eh? I'm gonna tell you what I'm having.
Yes, the fatty version of Wicked.
Nice ass Cass. Fuck the over cake. I bought a bunch of tobacco.
Can you imagine Keemstar beezing inside of Chantal with his beard and everything? You think he'd keep his hat on? Probably. You think he'd keep his hat on when he bees inside of Chantal?
Hi, Barbara. XXL pineapple.
I want to see your beezing inside of Chantal's face, Keemstar, okay?
Loera. Hello. This is my lucky shirt. Yes, strawberries.
Here's how I make white people tacos. All right. You want to know my secrets? A pound of hamburger or two, depends on how much you're feeding. All right. Pack of taco seasoning. I do prefer the yellow pack, not the blue. It's more flavor. All right. It depends on what kind of girl you are. If you want a crunchy, have yourself a box of crunchy tacos. Pop those bad boys in the oven. Or maybe, you prefer a soft tortilla shell. Okay, there's that. You can put the refried beans in there if you want. And I do sometimes like it, sometimes I don't. Then, lettuce, tomato, cheese, green onions, sour cream, and of course, you got to have taco sauce. And I don't know what it is in Texas. When I moved to Texas, I was like, these motherfuckers don't sell taco sauce. Like they sold like Taco Bell taco sauce and a salsa, and they were like, I asked at the time, my boyfriend's brother, I was like, y'all don't have taco sauce. He was like, we don't use taco sauce. He says, if anybody puts anything on their tacos, it's salsa. I was like, I don't know where they do that at. I'm from Kentucky. Okay. I need taco sauce and they don't sell it there. So yeah, that's white people tacos. All right. There's that.
Dog paws.
What do you think Dirt Neck does in the summertime? What do you think she does? Do you think she does anything? Do you think that she goes to the park with her dogs? Do you think she goes to the pool? What does Dirt Neck do? I'm curious. What does a Dirt Neck do? What do Dirt Necks do for fun? To kill time? I'm just curious. I have no idea. Never been Dirt Neck before.
It's good, Mama, but no booze.
Listen. Okay, we're going to get into the 2 cameos. Thank you, Milky, so much for providing the entertainment and that information yesterday. We love you so much, girl. The 2 cameos from yesterday. The first thing, of course, that I noticed before we get into it and watch it, anything like that, let's talk about it. The first thing that stood out for me, well, obviously the green screen. We all said it. She's going to pop back up. And then the reason this is taking so long for Chantal is because she's got to figure the shit out, okay? No matter where she's at, whether it be Kuwait or Canada. I'm still Team Canada, by the way. I was damn near sold on Kuwait yesterday because of the headrest. But after everybody investigated and said that it doesn't seem to be the same headrest, okay, I'm still Team Canada. I'm holding on strong for our position, guys, in Team Canada, okay? But obviously the green screen. The next thing I noticed that kind of was making me lean towards Kuwait was obviously she was not in her Canadian clothing. But it's not the first time that Chantal has came back and cammed up. And, she absolutely definitely brought some stuff with her. Do not forget. And let's not forget that she's trying to convince people that she's still in Kuwait. So the fact that she cammed up in this outfit right here, she knows. If she would have cammed up in an outfit that Smee had purchased her, not her normal, I'm honestly shocked she didn't have the Grandpa Joe gown on. Okay. So yes, I very much expected her to cam up in her Kuwaiti clothing, and she did exactly that. So I'm sure Chantal popping back up in Canada is a shock, not just for her, but also for her family. I want to know how she presented this to Smee, because she has to be very careful on how she presents all of this information to Smee, because if she was smart, which of course she's not, and I was thinking about this yesterday, I know her first instinct is to blame YouTube and to blame the trolls, but all you're going to be doing when you do that and say all those things to Smee is make her want you to stop doing YouTube even more. Just like when all that shit happened to Marty, like that really fucked with Smee. She put a complete stop when Chantal doing any kind of content, filming, live streams. Absolutely not. So if she was smart, which again she is not, she would have said something like, "I messed up, Mom. I didn't realize that I wasn't allowed to ask for donations." Like she should have played that shit really fucking cool. But you know what she said to me? She's like, "It's none of this is my fault. It's the trolls, Mom. It's all of the bad people from YouTube. I did nothing wrong." That's more than likely the conversation that she had with Smee, and that's not going to help her as far as being able to make content. Oh, well, at work, but on the half of BBJ, hammer, hammer, hammer. Oh shit, oh well. Boom. Thank you so much for the support, honey. Good to see you. And I'll have you know, on this Manic Thursday, I've already been Team Kuwait and then back to Team Canada. Let that sink in. In a matter of like 2 hours, I changed from Team Canada to Team Kuwait and then back to Team Canada. Okay. This is a lot, guys. All right. It's a lot. Gary, thank you so much for your support, hon. Chins of Wastakram says, "I'm so excited about the news about Chantal and Salah. Dirtneck, your twin is going to be running a long time. Go fuck yourself, Funkle twins. We call Dirtneck, you can listen, you can refer to Dirtneck as either Dirtneck or Junior. Okay? If you call somebody Junior, then we're going to know who you're talking about. If you call somebody Dirtneck, we're also going to know who you're talking about. Chins Wasta Crimes, thank you so much for your support, girl. Good to see you this morning. Moon Goddess Tarot says, Team Canada. Hey, Kimberlina. Mrs. Sin says, I'm still scissoring the fence. I feel like I'm scissoring the fence too, but I also feel like I'm Team Canada. And this morning I felt like I was Team Kuwait.
Any makeup on, just lip gloss. Ugh, I'm in like a weird mood because like my back hurts.
Here's the thing though, for people who are wanting Chantal to be in Kuwait, yes, I'm not going to lie. Going to jail for a little while for Chantal would be absolutely karma for her. But you have to understand, in my opinion, do y'all think if he's shitting his pants that he likes it? Oh, absolutely, Scar. He's shitting his pants and then he's whiffing it. He's like, yes, this smells great. Anyways, her going to jail is just, she's going to lose weight. And she's probably going to have time to think about her life. It's probably going to be the best thing that ever happened to her. Who's here for that? I mean, yeah, would it be funny? Absolutely. But who's here for the best thing that could happen for Chantal? Not me, bitch. Sorry.
Hurts so bad. I am in pain. My face is red because I have rosacea. I'm not celebrating Christmas. I'm just like partaking. I don't know. Like my family does, you know, when I came at Christmas, what am I to expect, you know? I did buy gifts for people, but I'm just going to say it's out of just the kindness of my heart.
Of course you didn't buy. You never. I don't know. Like, I would feel, especially at 40 something years old, I grew up around a family when my grandmother, she had 7 kids. She bought for her kids, but her kids like showed out for her. She was never paying for anything. If they ever went out to dinner, they were the ones paying for her to eat. I just don't know how you can keep accepting presents from your family. And it's, I mean, these are not just like her cousins, you know, this is her fucking mom and her stepdad and her uncle and her aunt and her sister. Like, how do you do that? Just Jamie says December 2023, February 23, she didn't have Julia. Hold on a second. Because let's see here. Oh, you're right. This is. Ah, shit. I skipped the one I was going to watch. You're right. This one is December. So we're already. Okay, so she's there. Fuck. This is Scatgate time. So this is the trip. I can't believe I missed that one. Oh, well. This is the trip where you're seeing her right now that Scatgate happens. I wanted to watch the video before that back in February where she's talking about rehoming the cats. Damn it. Oh well. Anyways, I'm not gonna go back. That's why they're called Diaper 1 and Diaper 2. Not because they're always talking about piss and shit, but because the mentality is Diaper 1 and Diaper 2. And that's, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Fucking fuck you. And I'm farting on camera again. I don't give a shit.
Look at that still. Oh my God, that should have been the fucking thumbnail. Damn it. Oh well, it's still going in the book. Claudio Beachball, thank you so much for the support, hon. I got it. Hold on, guys. Oh, listen. So I put an order in yesterday for some photo paper for our printer. And I've got an idea for like the next giveaway. I know it's been a while since we did a giveaway, but I want to do something different. So I'm going to go through like all of my favorite screenshots, screen grabs of Chantal. I'm really thinking I want it to be about this era, though, like what we're going through right now with her leaving Kuwait and crying and all that stuff. Anyways, I'm going to get like a poster thing and I'm going to print out a really nice picture and we're going to do a giveaway. Salad Ingrown Butt Hair says, I want to see this bowling ball's bulging eye in real life. Same girl. Same. Me too. Just out of curiosity. For research purposes, of course.
For something they did.
No, I don't think that Chantal is a cheater. I know. Let me explain. I do not think that Chantal is a cheater. Do you want me to explain why I don't think that Chantal is a cheater? I'm going to wait. We are stronger now, guys. Stronger than that situation with Kybella, where Salah barked like a dog, said that he wanted to grape people and piss and shit everywhere. That made us stronger than ever. Teardrops husband's corn dog says even Clinton didn't poo. Answer. Teardrops husband's corn dog. Thank you so much for the support, hon. I appreciate you. You want to know why I don't think that Chantal doesn't cheat? She's too fucking ugly to cheat. Let me put that on the board. Not even Pete. Do you remember, ladies and gentlemen, when Chantal was trying to make Dishwasher jealous and she basically assaulted Pete trying to kiss him and shit, and he said, no, we're not doing this? he didn't want anything to do with that. When she did it to try to make Dishwasher, she was rejected. Even Peter rejected her ass. Yeah, not gonna happen.
Dying to prove it. Exactly. Like,
and I think we say this a lot, but so you're still telling me at this present time that Smee or Chantel's sister Nat, like, do they not know any of this? Have they not looked in to see the kind of, obviously with people showing up at Smee's house, with Chantal running from the Kuwaiti authorities, nobody's interested to see what's going on and take a look from them for themselves instead of listening to what the fuck Chantal is telling them? Could you imagine, like, Nat coming and finding that Chantal went nose to puss? I don't even know what to think about that. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Funny. Yeah, narcissist. Always your fault, never theirs. Yep. Billy bullshitter. Once a cheater, then always a cheater applies to all men. I don't know.
Me too. Me too. If this was somebody in my family, I might not be saying anything publicly, but bitch, I'm locked the fuck in. Absolutely. This is gonna be a fucking neighbor 3 streets over, and I'm not gonna miss a fucking episode. You know what I mean? You're not gonna tell me that these people in her real life, her family, because that's really all she has left, they don't get interested in all this shit that goes on and just take a little peek see? Fuck out of here. No way. You couldn't look, Beatus Bandit? Shit. If it was my daughter, hell yeah, I'm gonna, even if she's 40 something years old, oh yeah, I'm gonna be watching. And you pull some crazy shit like that, I'm gonna show up at your house. But baby, that's the thing though, because Smee knows that it's hopeless. And if she does approach Chantal about her behavior on the internet, Chantal's not giving up YouTube for anybody. And Kitten says, newsflash, Chantal's cameo says not available right now, and the pricing is gone. Really, Mean Kitten? Because I know before I went live, I was looking at it. Hold, please. I'll take your word for it, but I want to see it myself. Let's see. Foodie Beauty cameo. Oh, yeah. No pricing. You cannot submit a request. What happened? Foodie Beauty isn't available right now. Let me share it. Thank you, Mean Kitten, for that. Appreciate you, girl. Share screen. There it is. Foodie Beauty isn't available right now. Follow to receive email updates when they're back. The pricing is gone. You cannot book a cameo. That's crazy. Look right here. Do you see this? It says money back guarantee. Boy, if she went and spent all that money, I don't know how that works.
Good for you.
Good for you, Chantal. Okay, here's a scenario, a possibility, okay? What if she has access to this cameo money, she received her payout or whatever from Cameo, spent it on God knows what, and the trolls went and started to request their money back for the cameos that she went through with. This says money back guarantee. So if they were not satisfied with their cameo because she put no fucking effort into them, they could have requested a money back, or maybe she got more. I don't know. I'm just saying. That's what would make me shut my shit down if people were fucking doing chargebacks and shit like that. Absolutely not. That's what I'm thinking. They were really bad cameos. You're right.